where the hell did they go? Fuck, I hate fruit flies. Come on, you little idiot. Ain't nowhere to go this time. This is a fresh rehouse because I had a little bit of, it looked like, I don't know, mold or something growing in the other enclosure. So, I don't know if I'm doing this right or not, but I kind of want it to restart fresh so he doesn't die. He's a pretty cool little guy, though. I swear he's a cool little guy. I'm guessing he looks like he likes this enclosure a lot better, because he's just... I can't wait to see him eat that fucking fruit fly, though. Excuse my language, kids. He's kind of hunting, I think. He's on the prowl. Buddy, your food's right there. Eat it. He's right next to you, Bubs. All you have to do is just look to the left. And he's right there, buddy. Oh man, I'm a shitty camera. I got an idea. Make this easier for me. Let's see here. Oh, that's not gonna work. There we go. Oh, yeah. Did he get it? I don't know. I think he may have gotten that one. Yeah, I don't know. I may have to go back to the film. Ooh, there's a juicy one. Yeah, get down there, dummy. Somebody wants to meet you. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, back to the little guy. Maybe. Oh, yeah, he got it. Yeah, boys, he got himself one. Oh, I'm so happy. God, I hope I didn't miss that. I hope I didn't miss that one. I'm such a sucky cameraman. Oh, man. Please don't let me have missed that. You can see his little heart beating in his leg. even when they're little, I think this is what made me want to have a tarantula that's this little. I think I just wanted a baby to take, something to take care of, you know. Even though this is like new to me, I think I'll have more of an attachment to it because it is a baby. And to me, I really don't want an adult because I didn't take care of it. I didn't get to raise it. I want to raise it from a baby. Huh. I got definitely, this is the first time I fed him since I got him. He came in the mail, and I just got these fruit flies, and man, I'm trying to figure out, like, how am I gonna get these fruit flies in this guy's mouth. I mean, I got fruit flies just everywhere. Everywhere, man. I tried a million different ways to get them in there. Finally, I was just like, okay, I'm going to take the lid off a little bit, and I'm just going to flick, you know, whatever I can get into there. I'm just going to flick it into there. And just so happens when I did that, like 5 of them went in there. And they're stupid. Some of them just stay up top and like, here, let me give you, see, I don't know if they'll eat him when he's asleep, and I don't want that to happen. But I don't know here if you can see. Yeah, he's right there. They like to climb and they hide where they just sit there forever. So I did have him and this that I made. And this is, I call these my micro verses. Micro tank. And I made this little hide out of some tree bark off of the tree outside, and some of the stuff that they gave me, and some other wood that I had laying around. I just cut little pieces. But this moss has some kind of a problem. That's why I rehoused him. I got this moss wet, and it took maybe like 2 days, like a day maybe, and started growing its own hair. At first I thought that he was doing it. Nope. It's the moss. The moss is growing its own hair. I thought he was webbing it up, but he didn't climb in here. He really didn't dig that enclosure at all. He just kind of sat there in one spot. Now, I started getting some of this webbing, stuff that looked like web, from the moss everywhere. And it looked like little hairs See? And to me, that looks like, I don't know, but I've never seen hair grow on moss before, and especially not in the enclosures. Hey, I've went to Petco and still haven't seen hair growing on their moss, so I'm doing something wrong, apparently. As if Petco can do it right and I can mess it up, then there's definitely something wrong. Even though they are pretty good about taking care of their pets up here at the Petco in Omaha, Nebraska. I know there's a lot of rumors that the people at Petco don't buy at Petco, don't buy at that pet shop, but I'm gonna tell you, and people, you guys might not like this, but I haven't ever seen them do anything wrong. I mean, I used to work at Petco, and I took very good care of all the animals that I had. And they're really, really relentless. I mean, you guys probably don't take half the care of your pets that they do. I mean, once a week, they take the entire substrate out of all of the bedding out of the cages, and they wash down the cages. At least that's what they're supposed to do. That's what I had to do. And I don't know. I didn't get this from there. I got this at this little guy right here. He's a white knee. I mean, a giant white knee. He's not very giant, and I don't know how to say the actual scientific name, so I'm not even going to try it because I'll just hack it. And there's a lot of first time things going on today, like me making a video for YouTube, me putting this little guy in here, and I still have to add a little bit of water. I usually just put a few drops in the bottom of that. Like, he doesn't drink very much anyway. I usually mist it like once every couple of days, and he thinks it's rain. And you know, he's really just the tamest. He acts like a cat, kind of small cat with fangs and venom. I mean, he's just the coolest little spider I've ever seen. And maybe he's slow because I'm doing something wrong. Once again, I don't know. I'm just hoping to God not. He looked like he was drumming there on the side of the glass. Like maybe he senses a female around. Huh. Let's see if we can zoom in here and see what he got going on. Yeah, I can't really get it in there very good. If I get it in there too much more, it's going to look way worse than it does. Yeah, I don't know. I can always do this, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See what he got there? He's like, yep, I'm eating. Look at this. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. I'm so glad to see him eat. Especially after I just rehoused him. Yeah, I'm just gonna call this one a good. He's good. Good to go. God, I love this spider. He's my baby. And here's his enclosure. And since I'm using fruit flies, I stuck this little guy right here on top of it. I wish all of the feeders were just like the fruit flies. Fruit flies are pretty cool because they come in this thing, and this crap at the bottom looks like Crisco chicken grease. And some old grass. And then they just sit in there and have babies in the Crisco. Mmm, yummy. Old KFC grease. And then they have their babies and maggots start crawling all over in there, and they just keep on having babies. And this thing was $10. I don't think I'll ever run out of these if they just keep on having babies. And I don't know how quickly they can eat this, but there's a lot of food in there for how big they are. Yeah. This is an amazing hobby. I'm so glad that I got into it, and I suggest that anybody who is afraid of spiders, don't be afraid of these. I mean, there's certain ones that you should be afraid of, and that's just a given. But you're not going to be picking the spider up, and you don't have to pick the spider up, but they're pretty cool. And I don't have anything bad to say about it. I was afraid of spiders when I first got this, and I'm not even gonna lie, I still am afraid of spiders. I'm afraid of the house spiders more because they're not in my tank here. You know, they're not in this little enclosure. And I can't control what they do. And, you know, I can't starve them and make them die if they try to bite me. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do something like that. But you understand what I'm saying. They're running all over the place, having millions of babies in my attic, and I'm probably breathing them in and eating them while I'm sleeping, and they're biting my throat and biting me all over the place. I just don't like to be bit by spiders, I guess. Wake up and have nasties all over me. And I just, it's a bad nightmare if you think about it. But these guys are nothing like that. They turn out, they look like a spider now, but when it gets bigger, it starts to look like a hamster. I mean, everybody that anybody can hold a hamster, I guess is what I'm saying. They're pretty nice animals too. I just think that they stink, and I would never own one again. Last one I had ended up, it was pregnant, and then all of a sudden I had tons of babies, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this again. So I had to give those away, and those are not easy to give away either. But these guys right here, I don't have anything bad to say about them, except for if they bite me, and then I'll say, hey, I was stupid, it wasn't their fault, because guess what? This is in their nature to defend themselves. So as long as you're not poking at them with your finger, I guess you'd be okay. You have to respect everything that's in nature, and that's where he came from, is in the wild. I mean, this one right here was probably raised in captivity, but you poke at people and they'll punch you too. But I don't really have a name for my channel yet, or what I'm gonna do, but I want to watch this little guy grow and have a video like at least once a day. Once every other day. I want to have a video on his progress, And I have a baby curly hair too that I'll be featuring in my next video. And leave your comments and do the subscribe thing and thumbs me up if you guys can, and thumbs me down if you don't like me, which it doesn't matter. Everybody has their own opinion. I don't mind. I'm pretty easygoing. But my name's Adam, and I'll be seeing you guys again in a couple of days. Later.